Hey guys, my name is Justin Chambers. I'm the director of American Bred, and I'm just going to be honest with you because I know you guys already know. We're not a major studio. This is an independent film, but in my book, that's no excuse to not have big ideas. So with that same thinking, I set out on a journey to interview the actors that brought these characters from the page to the screen and into real life because I wanted our fans to be able to get an intimate look at the making of this incredible film. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for taking time out to watch our premiere episode, and without further ado, this is Chamber Talk.
Jeez, I guess growing up wasn't all as cracked up to be, but I couldn't wait to get big back in elementary. Now that I'm big, I wish I had that Benjamin Button disease. Oh, how life is but a dream. I snap back to reality, turn that frown upside down and get the devil a fatality. He will not rule me, he will not ruin me. Here's the middle finger to you, sincerely me.
Alright, it's Justin Chambers here. I have Andy Martinez Jr. He plays Angelo, the young son of Francis Adamo, who is just plain trouble, and he's here to talk about the movie. We've taken some time apart, so I'm excited to see how you felt now that you've been able to just digest everything. And now let's talk about Angelo. I mean, did you build like a backstory for him? Or tell us like what drew you to this character, why he's so special to you?
I had never gotten an opportunity to play a character like him, and his relationship with his parents, I found it to being able to identify with some of the issues that he was having in the story. And then as far as his hot-headedness, I found things that I could identify with that in the story. And to be able to wave around a gun, scream and yell, beat up some people, then be bawling in the next scene, and he was a lot of fun. And what I was afraid of it was getting exhausted because his whole energy was just, he was always, seemed to be ramped up. So I would do this thing where you'd be like, all right, rolling sound, and I'd start like pacing around and I'd pace around and I'd pace around and then try to hit the mark by the time you yelled action, and it just had me there as far as the character, which is one of those things that they teach you in acting class that you think like, what is this? Start with a walk. It's ridiculous, but it worked.
There was something about you. Normally I meet an actor, I hear their voice and how they take direction, what they gravitate towards. It's like each actor has their own language that a director kind of has to learn so he can direct the actor. But with you, I just didn't get you when I first met you. Like, it's like, there was this thing where I was like, there's something about him that not that you were necessarily closed off, that you didn't kind of let people in, but it was like there was all these different personalities. The first idea that I had was like, this kid's trouble. But then I saw you in the soft moments with Emily when you guys did your guys' rehearsal, and I'm like, but then he can open up and show the soft side of him. Like I just didn't get you. And like, is there this thing that you do where it's like, you don't like to necessarily let people in, or you try and separate yourself from the material or the characters, or what is it?
I've been hearing that my entire life. My friend, a good friend of mine in junior high, said, as he was speaking of me to another group of people, he's like, oh, Andy Martinez, you gotta meet him again. And I don't know. I don't know if it's a sizing up thing, if it's or an insecurity thing. I don't know. Yeah. But it's something that I've been that definitely has been mentioned to me throughout my entire life, and I'm okay with. And I consciously try to smile more and be a little bit more like, yeah, okay.
I'm a nice guy.
I'm a nice guy. And working with Emily, she was great, and the scene, it was intimate, and I feel like naturally very protective of women, and that you got to see that side of me, it was just like a natural instinct, because I'm always like, I do this thing where when I walk with a woman down the street, like I like her to walk to the inside of the street. sometimes they don't understand why that is. Like, why do I have to walk to the inside? And I'm like, well, that way there's somebody between you and like the guy hollering from the car, or somebody who's gonna steal your purse. It's a protective thing.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I don't know. You might have had a completely different impression of me had you not seen that scene, don't you think?
Yeah, no, absolutely. And that's, I think, what my mind went back to, because it was one of those things where I felt like I was meeting these different personalities and I didn't quite know which one to just to speak to. And a lot of times when you meet an actor for the first time, that their personality just comes through and you go, okay, this is how to talk to them. This is what they like to hear, how they're receptive of direction. And I felt like when I met you, I met a different guy each time. And I was like, which one is the real guy? And it's funny because as the movie went on and we worked together, you had to be one of the most fun actors to work with in this whole process. And I'll never forget what you told me, I think it was on the last day, which also as a director is meaningful to me because it means that what I say kind of matters. Is you told me I really wanted to do a good job. I think you said I really wanted to do a good job because you saw something in me.
Oh, you did.
That made me think back to when I had told you, like, I think you could be a massive star one day, and I think they're just waiting to see you on a grand scale. And I think I saw your reel, and I mean your work is fantastic.